Today I'm going to talk about something just really quick. Um, I want to talk about this because this is pissing me off. The more I look back at it, the more I think about it, the more it's irking me to just leave, right, and do something else. So, in part three of Believing slash Following God video that I created, that I made a video talking about how I am really starting to dislike God message videos because of the simple fact, especially the ones that clickbait you and guilt trip you into clicking slash watching those videos, right? I always hated, that as a concept slash that as an idea because I feel like, you know, people have slash many ulterior motives, when it comes to creating a video. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even have to be on God, but it happens anyway. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to stop the stream. Hold on, give me a sec. All right, but yeah. So back to what I was saying. Made a video about that and how pissed off I was at video titles like that, and apparently I wasn't the only one that felt this way about God message videos, right? And how I feel like, a lot of them I feel like are bait. A lot of them I feel like aren't worth watching. A lot of them I am feeling all sorts of annoyed about. Honestly, I feel more annoyed about watching God videos now more than ever before. Just even having the reminiscence or being in the vicinity of them at my current moment irks me a lot because it's annoying and it's all the same crap over and over and over again. Starting to feel like it is crap now, but my point is, right, is before it used to just be negative videos. It used to be videos where I would just sit here and talk about or videos that would guilt trip you into watching them, saying you don't love Jesus when you watch these videos. I talked to my dad about this earlier today. And, I don't know. Just after today, I started, I don't know. I think it was after I saw a lot of those videos from the other day when I made my last video about believing in God and stuff. I think my perspective is changing again because now it's like my mindset wants to completely avoid what I've been doing the past few days. Like, because I remember, okay, I'm going to explain this again. Let me explain this in a better way. So I remember I was reading the Bible. I was getting into the mindset, of trying to have a better understanding of Father up there, right? Right? That's what everybody wants, right? Have a better connection with Father before their time comes, or before the time comes. I don't know anymore. I really don't know. But okay, I'm just kidding. No. See, that's the anger talking because like I said, I'm furious about all of this. So
No, yeah.
I am livid just seeing just remote factors of it. But anyways, right? This is what I'm talking about. It's not only that, because I remember when me and Dad talked about it, my dad was saying I don't understand. It's more like it's like a combination. It's like I don't understand, but I do understand, but at the same time, I almost just want to go back to normal. Like, because I'm gonna be real. When I decided to put more of myself into, believing in God, right? To the point where I was thinking every little wrong thing was sinful or whatever, right? And you know what? In that little mini era of my life, it felt like I wasn't even me anymore. It felt like it was just some dude that is extremely afraid of doing something slightly wrong and Father will punish them, right? In some way, shape, or form. Or whatever. I don't even know anymore, right? And a part of me just kind of wants to reset, you know? And I think this is one of the reasons why I stopped reading the Bible the first time, too. It's not only because, you know, I lacked understanding of the words, but I honestly didn't even feel like I really, I mean, and when I first started reading the Bible and Brendan gave me the idea to read the Bible and other things, you know, I just wasn't in the right mindset / wasn't in the right, you know, headspace to really think that far or think that much about it. But right now, for me, it's like I kind of don't even want to. Like, I'm grateful I woke up a little bit, but it's like, dude, I don't even want to fucking. TBH, I don't really feel like. TBH, I don't really feel like being a Christian anymore. Almost everyone is hateful in the community, and everyone just forcing religion onto me just makes me stress a lot. See, that's how you know they're not true, but true Christians, you're dealing with something else entirely, right? You know? And to be fair, if that is happening to you, I can't even blame you for that. But that is, you know, the devil's work at hand, trying to force you to go away from that. But, see, that's, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I remember ever since, like I said, ever since I made that part 3 video, I have a Kirby plush. I don't. It's not that I don't believe in God even. No, I know that. I know what you're trying to say, Dark Soul. I know exactly what you're trying to say. It's just like, oh my God, I got all sorts of feelings running through me right now. It's like a part of me, like ever since part 3 and saying everything I said in part 3 about, you know, believing in God. It's not that my entire mindset is completely changed. It is the fact that, like, these stupid God message videos that try to clickbait you and ruin you kind of led me, and, you know, all the videos, you know, like, not even just watching them, but just getting it in my recommendation feed so much, like messages, proverbs, God wants you to see this video. I'm like, dude, get this fucking garbage out of my fucking timeline. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I started thinking since yesterday, not yesterday, but ever since I made that part 3 video, and ever since I watched another video, you know, like, is God really sending people to make YouTube videos, making messages, you know, for him, to give him messages or whatever, right? You know, that shit made, that one video, you know, made me think. Not even just that one video, but also my own mindset, because it was kind of entwined with what he was talking about in his video, right? And, you know, because of that, and just seeing so much God videos flood my shit to the point I just want to be completely done with it in its entirety. Like, get lost.
Don't mention me.
You know? Get lost with it. Because, like I said, I believe in God, but a part of me is really fed up with seeing that in the background. A part of me is tired of it. Not like in my life, but a part of me is tired of just seeing it. And I need to go away from it all for a while. And I remember this is the reason I dropped the Bible, because it was way too much for me. There were words I did not understand. Events in the Bible I did not understand. And I'm not even going to try and pretend like I understand, you know, then. And even now, there's still a lot of words in there that I don't understand. But it's just so much of this shit that, and honestly, it kind of sped up. Even just seeing it a frame outside when, you know, we were all talking about it here for like 5 seconds, you know, earlier. me and the family over there, and video outside, really sparked something in me that I don't like this anymore. I don't like seeing it, or I don't like thinking about it anymore, because I don't believe. I don't know. Something's telling me, like, I don't believe. Because think about it. Who is uploading the video, that you're watching right now? Is it truly Raphael? I think Raphael. I can't say their names correctly. Like, Raphael. Welcome back, Ryan. How you doing? Is it truly Raphael? Is it truly these people that are sending messages? Or is it some guy in their mom's basement or something, somewhere, making a video to make people believe that they are being sent a message from these people, and to make you believe that it's them, when in actuality you have no idea, because you've never met the uploader in question. You've never seen them. It's just AI voice or whatever your imagination goes to or thinks of that sent you the video in the first place. And this is what I was talking about. And these are like my feelings about it currently right now, right? And it doesn't even have to be them sending you messages. It can be, I don't know, anybody that sends these messages. And my dad already kind of put himself on blast, but by even being in the video, because you got, but I digress, right? Is he your grandpa? No. That was, like I said, that was like my dad, but that doesn't matter. This is what matters right here, the video in question, right? And this is why I'm feeling shaky / skeptical about, God videos online, that isn't like, because I know mine are from the heart. I'm not just some rando, right, that's hiding behind, AI generated infamous angel, okay, in the background while saying stuff like that or whatever, doing the shit. I'm showing you my face, who I am right now, showing you that I'm making this video, because honestly, being a follower / believer in God is probably one of, if not the hardest thing to do on just in general, because there are so many ways that the devil can fuck with you. And I mean fuck with you. Like, he can try to fuck with the current you. He can try to fuck with, by, putting all sorts of shit in your way, or do all sorts of other shit, because he can do that. He's just him. He can do that. And I know he can do that. And you know what? He's been tempting me as of late. But I always deny that shit. Hey, we can have our private conversation. I always wanted to talk to you and call. Maybe. I don't know. I'm personally not feeling like talking right now to very many people, especially after how I'm feeling about this. But I don't know. Just as of late, it's like I want to go back. Not like go back to being completely asleep. Saying I want to go back into the dream state, or not being awake. I'm glad God woke me up. I'm glad God got me out of the, the phase that I was going through in my life when it came to other things, right? Very grateful for that. But I don't know. I just don't want those damn God videos in my feed anymore. I am sick and tired, in this moment anyway. I'm not going to say forever, because if I say forever, you know what I mean? Then, if I say forever, then it's like, oh, wow, then it's destined to be forever or whatever, because, well, you never know. At a moment's notice, I could turn into something else or whatever, because I don't know what's going to happen to me. But my point is for me right now, I can't trust a single God video right now. Like, in my general like state of mind right now, in this moment as I'm making this, I cannot trust, God videos that have messages behind them from quote unquote certain beings, because for me right now, I just can't believe that. What I believe is what God left in the Bible, like Old Testament, New Testament, your prayers, and, you having that connection with God, like talking with Him and stuff. I believe in that shit. But these videos you see online about that, and look, if that helps you get a connection, good. For a period of time, it was helping me too. But right now, I feel like it's doing the complete opposite. Because I remember when I got so into watching those videos and stuff, it started making me into a different person. I even told Dad this, so he knows about what I'm saying right now. Because he can hear me probably through the walls and stuff. But I said to him, Dad, by me watching these God videos, all of them, doesn't matter, has made me overthink on sin, has made me constantly think about what wrongs others are doing. And I mentioned this in my Believing in God Part 3 video and all that other sort of stuff. I mentioned that shit. So, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to, become all about it, because I know what happens, all right, when Christians take their Christianity way too far in the wrong way. What happens is that they're so in it, right? And the wrong way is, for example, right, they diss other people for not believing, you know what I mean? They turn into monsters and only use Christianity as a sort of way to be able to get a one-up on people, right? And obviously, I know there's a lot of people that obviously aren't like that. But for me, I don't know. For me right now, all I can say is my faith, my prayers, again, reading the books. I can trust that. I can believe that. I can get behind that all goddamn day long. I can get behind going to church all day long. I can get that. But the moment you bring up God videos, that's where shit gets skeptical. Because how am I supposed to know if the dude that's running the channel isn't secretly an atheist? Or isn't secretly stealing, footage, God video footage or something from somebody else? I mean, it's YouTube, for fuck's sake. You can pretty much do almost whatever you want on the platform. Obviously you can get copyrighted and stuff. And again, and this is what I mean just towards God message videos, as in, like, that stuff. Yo, Alan, there's a Roblox Sonic cult on natural disaster survival. What the fuck, bro? I'm sorry, but now is not the time for that. I'm sorry. I just can't trust it, bro. I used to trust it. I used to believe God videos, like all of them. But like now it's like it just annoys me and pisses me off whenever I even remotely think about those videos. My bad, just came back. No, you're straight. It's just that, this is a video about, what is irking me and why I'm feeling a little shaky on the whole thing, Or not the whole thing about God. Like I said, I believe in the Bible, the Bibles that have been given to us. No, I totally understand. Yeah. Again, for anyone that doesn't know, I am pissed at, God videos and, like, circumstance that's happened to me like right now. And this is my way I get the shit out there. All right? How I get out there and how I feel about certain things. So, if you don't like that, you know, other YouTubers, bro. But I really wanted to say that, my piece on that, because I feel like, I don't know. Just to me, I feel like some God videos are really wrong. And just for me, I'm not speaking for everybody. You can watch them all you want, all right? I'm only speaking for myself when it comes to God videos and stuff. And to me, I feel like it's quite disrespectful to those angels in question that some dude behind a screen is playing them using AI and trying to make people believe that they are them through the video. Brian, what I mean is for example, you know those God videos that use AI voices saying that they are Jesus or they are Raphael or they are whatever God that they are, and they try to talk to you and say shit to you through that shit? I feel like that type of shit is fake. Honestly, I hate it all. I hate it all. It all bugs me. And it rubs me the wrong way when watching it because I don't legit think that it's good that so many people are falling for this shit. At least with some of it. And the thing is, this is exactly what I mean. And this is you know what? I'm gonna say this. I remember when I'm gonna say this. I have not said this yet about God, right? I remember when me and Louie were trying to get into. I remember. Okay, let me reword this. So when before me and Louie got the church and did the whole church thing, way before that, we met these two ladies that were into the Book of Mormon and they did all the Book of Mormon stuff. You want to know what I said when they asked me like, "Why'd you even come here? Why'd you even have the idea?" I said, "I am trying to figure out what to even believe when it comes to God." I said that because, and I said it, over a year ago, when I got the Book of Mormon, when I was trying to get into that shit. And obviously you guys know the church and shit, whenever I made that video, that happened, right? And, they were flabbergasted. I said that because I went in more detail and said, I don't know. YouTube is iffy in terms of that stuff, of what's the right path in terms of believing God or strengthening my connection to Him. I don't know who to trust. I don't know. Is respected, but I prefer watching shorts that share a like verse of the Bible. Wait, is respective, but I prefer watching short that share like verse of Bible. See, in like a small verse, right? I meant respective. Or perspective, you mean? Oh, repetitive. Okay, yeah, repetitive, because they do get repetitive. Bro. But yeah, I feel like this is just way more important for me to get out there right now than like anything else right now. I am your favorite fan. Curse you autocorrect. Because like I am just fuming the fire right now about that. And that was me speaking truth, man. About everything I just said. How I feel about, videos that do that shit, that try to play off as if they're them, even though the uploader isn't them deep down. It's like I hate it. You know? I don't like those type of videos. I don't, and honestly, because of videos like that and thumbnails I see about you don't love God if you watch this video, like I said in part 3, I got, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a mix of all that, but it's also a mix of just constantly seeing shit in my feed about God wants you to see this, God wants you to see that. I refreshed my YouTube page like 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and that's like there's always one video of that shit. Oh, third, welcome back, welcome to the page, right? Every time I refreshed, I always saw the same type of thumbnails and titles and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, funny. Like, you know what I want when I go on YouTube? Oh, I don't know. Daily dose of Mario. Daily dose of Luigi, Donkey Kong. Whatever the fuck I think is cool. And don't get me wrong. The godly music stuff to help heal and all that stuff, I still think those videos are fine because obviously they're just playing godly music with a Jesus picture in the background, so it's not like, you know, it's, I don't know. I feel like those are like the only videos that I won't be mad at, but even then, I even still feel like staying away from those too. Because it's just going to remind me of that shit because this is how I went with my days whenever I was handling all this shit. I would wake up in the morning, I would do a prayer, all right, 5, 10, 20 minutes, just talking with God, having my one-on-one. Then after that, some days I would get on YouTube, I would put on godly music, I would read the Bible, and then throughout the day, I would be doing my own shit. On top of doing my own shit, I would click a God video because sometimes I'm scrolling through YouTube Shorts, and, I get prayers from other people, which is cool, which is fine. I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that, sometimes, because it's an honest prayer from another Christian. That's cool. That's dope. Again, still not sure if you're an atheist on the other end. I can only tell by friends, by friends that I know. That's true. Put your Discord, please. My account just deleted for some reason, and I made a new one. All right. Hey, Louis, can you get my Discord server link real quick? And just throw it up in this stream. Thank you. But, it's like, so, oh man, because I was just ready to explode at any point. I feel like this was going to happen eventually, and I started to notice that, like, whenever I get so into something, it always tends to happen to me. I get so into something that, if I get overloaded with it, something goes wrong, it explodes, and, everything just doesn't be right. Everything just doesn't go to normal or whatever or something like that. Until I get it out there. Then it's back to normal, with me and shit. Personally. And whatnot. And again, like I said, I will forever believe in the Lord and I will forever follow Heavenly Father up there. I'm thankful for everything He's done. But these God videos, they got to get the fuck out my feed. They got to go. I'm sorry, they just got to go. They got to go. Get out of my fucking feed. Tired of it. Tired of hearing about it too. Get out of my fucking feed. And I know this may seem very negative and aggressive, but this is just how I feel right now. Go ahead. Share a verse. I won't stop you, bro. I respect all that. Ooh, fuck. It did. Oof. Oof, man, dude. Just. Whew. John 14, do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. You know, I also started to notice that, and I believe in God fully, yet my heart still gets troubled with a lot of things. And I have no idea why on that one, too. Like, you know, and again, and I'll go in and do that. But it's like, and I know he loves me. And I'm not going to say, like, oh, and, you know. And I don't want to get the wrong idea, too, that, you know, this is me disrespecting the Lord and his angels. Because, let me tell you something. I respect Jesus for everything he's ever done for us. I say it every night. I say it every morning. You know, ever since I really took praying seriously, took it to the next level and started doing it. Said it every time. So, Michael, you know, Leah, again, I'm horrible with fucking names. I'm really horrible. Brian, have a good night, man. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving me the verse, bro. Thank you. Sometimes they're out of pocket. New video next month. I mean, week. Lol. Yeah, I got you. Got you. Shut up, autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect gotta go, bro. Sometimes they're out of pocket. Yeah, Warlock, if we're talking about, you know, if you listen to my entire thing I have going on, you know, I don't know if what you mean by that, but I don't know. Like, I just had to speak my mind on this because I don't like keeping what I have, like, within me a lot. And you guys know I'm going to make of my experience, but this is, like, just another part of my experience following God. You know, another message, another trial. Him showing me that, you know, you got to let your shit out there all the time. Whatever troubles you, just got to let that, you got to let that shit out. You got to let it go. You got to move on. And that's exactly what I'm going to do after this video. You know, get it all out there now so I can just move on and continue being me. You know, continue doing my thing. You know, and I'll respect everything, you know, and everyone's views and everything. But, you know, oh man, it's like I freaking exploded. I was gonna explode, but like, I'm just like, I don't know, dude. I'm just feeling so many different things. Like, it's, you know, like I said, it's anger at the videos and, you know, it being in my feed all the time and, you know, in a good way or in a bad way. And it's like constant annoyance when I'm just trying to find something interesting, you know, to watch or something interesting to see on the internet now and stuff. That's why, like, you know, as of late, I'm trying my best just to, I'm trying my best to just not even think a lot because I still struggle with overthinking a lot of things, and I feel like, you know, when I try to go really deep, because you guys know me. Every time I get into something, I go in so deep sometimes that, like, sometimes I lose it, or sometimes I get angry about it or lose myself in the process, Like, for example, like, look at Punch Out, Look what happened there with, like, Punch Out Wii and all that other sort of stuff. When I was getting destructive, when I was getting all that stuff, I would lose it in there, and then, or with other things I do. And you guys know now I'm trying my best not to be physical with it, because, results of physical actions have destroyed a lot of things in my vicinity. And it's like, obviously, I do my best not to do those things anymore, and I get it out verbally instead. But doing a good job on that. Very good job, actually. Very good job. As of late, been doing a good job. But yeah, if this will be like my only message in today's thing, because most of this was a rant, right? And keep in mind, this is like my experience believing / following God part 4, so it's all part of the process. I don't know how to word this. That's why I'm trying to find a way to word this before I close out. Because, like I said, usually after one of these, I like to be completely by myself. But, however you, okay. This is how I'm going to say it. Do whatever you do in terms of believing in God, right? And follow your path. And follow your path in believing in God. Do not try to follow other people's examples through YouTube videos or whatever. Follow God the way you want to follow God. If anybody understands even what that means. And I'll even rephrase it. What I mean by that is, for example, me, I read the Bible. Maybe you watch God videos. Those are two different ways we, go on with our faith in the Lord. That's basically what I'm saying. Is believe in God the way you want to believe in God. All right? Don't let somebody try to steer you away or steer you astray from your destined path in believing in God. Because I think my dad said it best, actually. Or at least, okay, more like what my dad said that I could understand. Because I don't want to put words in people's mouths by accident or by mistake. Because I feel like people have told me that multiple times or sometimes before this point. God. Fuck. It's kind of, like I said, it gets hard for me to speak about this after a period of time. So, because, I run out of things saying, my brain just freaking goes blur. But, yeah. But, don't let others stir you away, further away from God. Keep marching forward no matter what anybody says. And as long as your path to God leads you closer to Him, that's all that matters. Is you and God and what you choose to do with your connection with Him. Do you choose to get closer, or do you choose to go farther away? Or stay in the same place that you are? I don't know. And you know what? It's not up to me. I have no idea how to progress. I'm like, you get an idea if you do research, but at the same time, we all choose our paths to get further or closer to Him. And maybe it's just my fourth grade mindset kicking in, but of course, I don't understand, so. But, again, maybe it's something I just don't understand yet, and I don't know. But again, I do know that message earlier is, I take that to heart, you know. Believe God the way you want to believe in God, and God will help you, guide you closer to Him, you know, the more you take those steps. And the steps I'm choosing is to pause, wait a minute, backtrack it up, and not do too much of that on the media, other than the Bibles, other than my prayers. Because I feel like at that level, that's where something I can understand. That's something I can get behind. But right now, those God videos, especially those toxic ones, nah, they're not it for me, man. Not it. Anyways, that's it. I'm not even going to say the like, comment, subscribe shit, because that's not my goal with this video at all. And that's why I feel kind of shaky, you know, as well. I feel kind of shaky when it comes to, you know, those type of videos, and if I should continue to follow those said videos. I'm not expecting you to agree, you know, with anything I say here. I am only wanting y'all to listen, hear me out, and maybe in Discord DMs, if you have a question about this video, or if you have any thoughts and you feel like you don't want even discussion in YouTube public chat and you want to discuss it only with me in Discord, then go ahead. You're free to do that too, even though I'm not on the app all that much. But I'll still try to read all the comments here, or if you have any Discord comments about it, I'll try and do all that. Anyways, God bless you all. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Deuces. Peace.